over the last few days, there has been a massive debate over the sedition law. Yesterday, the centre filed an affidavit in the court and also watered down its entire earlier stand. And they said that they are having considered concerns over civil liberties and human rights. A decision has now to be taken to reconsider provisions of Section 124A. The swift change in centre stand comes even as Prime Minister Modi instructed to reevaluate the necessity of this colonial law in the present times.
Absolutely. The centre has also told the top court that reviewing and repealing the old laws is an ongoing process, and that the government has already scrapped over 1,500 laws since 2014, since Prime Minister Narendra Modi came to power. And this move has divided our politicians yet again. However, it is triggering a fresh sedition law face-off. Now what is being said that there is a direct intervention of the Prime Minister and the law will need to be reviewed again.
Today we have made it very clear through an affidavit. We have conveyed the intention of the Government of India. Honorable Prime Minister Modi ji has clearly stated and directed that we will reconsider and re-examine the provisions of the sedition law. Prime Minister Modi ji has already taken a decision to remove all the obsolete and colonial laws which are irrelevant in today's time. And in the process, we have already removed close to 1,500 obsolete laws. So in the same manner, with regard to sedition law, Prime Minister's direction is very clear.
Undoubtedly, the sedition law should be repealed. However, the affidavit which the government has filed in the Supreme Court seems to be a rather curious submission, because what they have essentially said is that at an appropriate point in time, in an appropriate forum, they would consider this question. It almost seems as if they are trying to preempt the Supreme Court's adjudication of this matter.
देखिए, जहाँ तक सरकार का ये नजरिया है कि इस केस को री-एग्जामिन करना है, ये एक अच्छी बात है, प्रोग्रेसिव है और सारे देश को इसका समर्थन करना चाहिए. मैं इसका समर्थन करता हूँ, क्योंकि मेरा ये मानना है कि जितने भी लोग इस देश में सेडिशन लॉ के दुरुपयोग को लेकर चिंतित हैं, उनकी भावनाओं का आदर हुआ है और देश के एहसास और भावना का आदर हुआ है.
The government would look at it from more of a political angle than legal angle. I think it is ultimately the Supreme Court which would be the best judge to examine the validity of law, as also the need of a certain law to survive or to continue to exist.
देखिए, वो कभी तो उस कानून को बैक करते हुए दिखाई दे रहे हैं और कभी स्टैंड बदल रहे हैं. इसलिए क्रिटिसिज्म, हेल्दी क्रिटिसिज्म और किसी अथॉरिटी, आखिर जो अथॉरिटी में है लोग, उन्हीं के खिलाफ तो लोग कुछ बातें करेंगे, उन्हीं की कमियों को तो उजागर करेंगे. और जो कमी को उजागर कर रहा है, जो लोकतंत्र के लिए आवाज उठा रहा है, उसको आप देशद्रोही करार दे दीजिए. ये कहाँ है?
Modi government's understanding of the sedition law has always been warped, for want of a better word. It was read down way back, but Modi government has over last 8 years used the sedition law only to suppress fundamental rights of expression of opinion, curbing dissent against the BJP, suppressing voices against the RSS, subjugating opinion against the Modi government. Finally, after the rebuke from the Supreme Court, Modi government seems to have belatedly realized that its misuse of the sedition law is about to be quashed. Faced with that clear-cut observation of the Supreme Court, in hindsight, they are trying to course correct.
With regard to the sedition law, it has been held to be constitutionally valid by a Supreme Court judgment in the past. The matter is before the Honorable Supreme Court. When the government puts out its view in such a positive manner, it means it obviously wants to study it either by the executive route or the legislative route, rather than see it being examined by the judicial route in terms of a conflict between two sides. So one should view it as a positive development.